So, McDonald's isn't going to hire me. You know how I know? Uh, they kind of, sort of, I mean, I'm not, this is no shade to Nick. Nick just did what he was told to do. But they reminded me that you have to be clean and personal hygiene in order as part of your job performance. Why do I stink, Mr. Napoli? Because of your motherfucking ass. That's why. Because you've been helping Paul Dragon and Palantir and the rest of Epstein's partners in crime, Weinberger, target me as a child and adult SA and trafficking victim by making sure I don't get fucking victim services. I shouldn't be needing to apply for a job at your store. You should be working with Sarah George. You're mandated by law to report this shit to her. You're mandated by law to have, if your attorneys won't do it, you need to pick up the phone and call Sarah George or the state police and tell them about what Michaela's husband's been up to. Your fucking idiotic private ICE agents are still here. That's why you're not going to hire me. You're going to say, oh, well, you can't bathe, you're homeless. Oh, you don't have any personal references. You'll fucking kill them, bitch. All of that's protected activity under Title VII and Title IX in the ADA. Don't act like you don't know that. Again, no shade to Nick or his superiors. It's Mr. Napoli calling the shots here. Especially when you have your staff come and drop Josh Hawley's name and try to pump him up like he's doing some wonderful this and wonderful that. Mr. Napoli, you should have, you don't come to me with a potential job interview. You're supposed to be working with Sarah George, snitching out Paul Dragon, snitching out Michaela's husband, getting Michaela safe, working with SXPD. You should have SXPD arresting these motherfuckers. Oh, you're still hiring people to try to fuck with me if I did go to work here. And even though I don't work here, you still got your own employees fucking with me, trying to bait me with some bullshit. Maybe more than one. Because you tried to kill me for the past 6 years, like you didn't know what you were doing was criminal retaliation on behalf of Brandon, the franchisee in Peoria, and McDonald's corporate, all those murders that you committed, including Michaela Raines, with McDonald's Michaela's husband? No, bitch, you owe me a big fat fucking check. You owe your entire crew. You owe your regional manager, your district manager, all your store managers, all your crew, big fat fucking settlements. Matter of fact, your shit, all your assets are going to be seized, and your ass is going to Guantanamo Bay, and then you'll face new Nuremberg trials as a traitor. So if you offer me a job, it's a setup. You're supposed to be working with Sarah George and offering me a settlement and self-reporting what your managers and her husband did, her ICE attorney husband did, and what you did. But you're not going to do that because you're not going to tell on yourself for capital homicide and attempted capital homicide. Now are you? Well, why did you apply for a job? I baited you, bitch. You thought you were baiting me? No, I baited you. You got no plausible deniability because the email that went to Robin Glidden went to Officer View and the mayor. And I don't need to CC it to Sarah George's office. She's damn sure got surveillance on my phone. She knows what's happening in real time. I stink because of your motherfucking ass. I'm homeless because of your fucking ass. I need a job because of your motherfucking ass. I need hospice care because of your motherfucking ass. So if you offer me a job, it's a setup. Or so you think. I shouldn't have to work for you for any amount of money. I should have a big fat fucking settlement check in my hand. But that can't happen because it was criminal violations. And the only one who can get me justice and make any kind of deal on criminal violations is the prosecutor. So plan on protests in front of this store. You can either go down and turn yourself in and report Michaela's husband, what you know, what he's told you, what your lawyers have told you, to Sarah George, or you're going to have protests in front of this motherfucker. I'll start. I'll be the first motherfucker picketing it. And then a whole lot of people are going to join in. They already know that I know I shouldn't be applying for a job here. And, oh, you got references? You got to beg because you can't be working here stinking. Motherfucker, you're the reason why I stink. You're the reason why I'm not sequestered. You're the reason why I don't have a hotel room. You're the reason why I don't have a big settlement check from McDonald's. You're the reason why all these people are dead. You're the reason why all you leaned on your entire fucking crew of management and crew. And then hired one to fuck with me. I can't help you now. The fact that you did all that song and dance, had Nick do all that bullshit, means you're not even close to being honorable or ethical. I don't need to give you any fucking personal references. You've been watching me nonstop, 24 hours a motherfucking day for 6 years, bitch. You know damn well I'm ethical. If I weren't ethical and honest, you wouldn't have a target on my back, you fat fuck. Child molesting motherfucker. Racist Nazi child molesting motherfucker. You've been going along with Paul Dragon and all these crimes that are taking people's kids away from them and killing them. Pregnant women who can't get proper care in the ER. Hemorrhaging and then get some bullshit excuse as to why they can't even see a doctor. They get kicked out of the hospital right from the waiting room. They don't even get to go back to an exam room. Pregnant women. You're a fucking monster. Don't be surprised if your entire fucking crew doesn't stand out there and join me. Because based on what I'm seeing, they're already cooperating against you. They're keeping it on the DL. But it's your ass, motherfucker. You better come at me with something better than a job offer. You want to offer me a job, you better put me in a hotel room next to Spark. And it shouldn't be paid for through victim services. Because you're as responsible for me being homeless as everybody else. It needs to come out of your motherfucking private pocket. And that ain't enough. You better be self-reporting to the state police, to Sarah George, and anybody else you need to self-report to. And rolling on Paul Dragon and everybody else. Everything you know about the murders. Oh, I'll still work for you, but you're going to do a whole lot of other shit. I'm going to have confirmation from Officer View or Sarah George's office that you've self-reported before I take the job. work for your motherfucking ass sleeping in a motherfucking tent so you could say, oh, well, you know, you're not showering, so why don't I have a shower, motherfucker? Because of you. Why can't I put references on my job application? You, bitch. You're the one in bed with Homeland Security. Guess who gets their hands on that application? And then kills all those people that I might list. You and Michaela's husband. I ain't giving you no fucking references. Don't have to. You're a fucking suspect. You've already killed people that I didn't even know Michaela Raines personally, and you killed her. You fucking worked with the Department of Health to unleash a bioweapon, and I don't even know how many people and animals you affected. I still got your fucking ice agent up my ass over here. One of them stole my motherfucking, what they thought was a wallet, just a coin purse. It just had $1 and some change in it. Bitch was trying to get me to, he sat right there and heard that lady say, yes, we can help you with your ID from Food Not Bombs. And then, well, I told you to go to St. Joseph's. I said, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. I'll run my investigation my way. And then the bitch still stayed up in my face. You're desperate. You really think I'm going to a Catholic charity? As if, you know, when Piper has donated millions to the Catholic Church and Catholic charities, and Lloyd Dean is part of this shit, and he's the CEO of Catholic Health, which includes all the charities. You really think I'm going into one of those buildings for them to fucking hold me down or fucking sneak me some sort of goddamn lethal dose of fentanyl, and then because you all don't realize you're under surveillance because you can't see it because you're suspects, because Michaela's husband is a suspect and Piper's a suspect and a bunch of police are suspects, because you can't see that you're under surveillance. You think you're just going to say, oh, well, I guess she just passed out from the heat. Oh, looks like she OD'd on drugs while she was in the bathroom. You think that shit's going to fly. That's why you keep trying the stupid shit. Oh, and then the guy that was trying to, after he threatened me, trying to tell me where I was going to go to get help with my, talking about, I know who's got you some pills, pushing drugs on me. I said, bitch, get out of my face. I ain't asking you for shit. Oh, well, I was just, they watched him. All of that shit was under surveillance. I don't give a shit who he's fist bumping with. When he's bumping fists with fucking Vet Glenn, I ain't trusting him. Give a fuck what color or race he is. Gay, straight, white, male, female, LGBT, don't give a damn. You've got no remorse whatsoever for what you've done. If you did, you wouldn't have sent Nick in here to come at me with that bullshit. If you were serious about wanting me to work for you, you'd have me a hotel room. You'd already hooked me up with victim services through Sarah George's office or the state police. Fuck, you'd have the state police here right now arresting this motherfucker sitting in your lobby. Y'all want to keep playing motherfucking games. That's okay. Because when you're doing all this shit to smear me and then claiming, well, she does that because she's traumatized because her daddy molested her and her mommy molested her and they're drug traffickers. You ain't going to see his people come. You didn't see me coming. You damn sure ain't gonna see them coming. Fuck out of here.